we're in a culture after an election year and after a year of civil unrest and protests and all of this racial reckoning and there's all this polarization, and you got people on the right pointing the finger at people on the left, and black people pointing the finger at white people, and white people pointing the finger at black people, and everybody is judging one another. Because we all feel like we have the moral high ground when God says the only high ground is come up here to my mountain. Come up here. Come up here. He says he's going to rebuke many peoples and people groups. And he says this is amazing. They shall beat their swords into plowshares. They'll beat their swords into a plowshare. Anybody know what a plowshare is? A plowshare. JT, what's a plowshare? Well, I'm going to tell you. Thanks for asking. A plowshare is an instrument used in farming. It breaks the ground and it cuts the turf. In other words, where there's been hard, fruitless ground, where nothing can grow, the fallow ground, a plowshare breaks it open. Many of our hearts, even in this last year, have grown hardened to the love of God. We've grown hardened to one another. And God says, I'm going to use the very weapons that you have used to hurt one another. What's going to happen is I'm going to change you, and you're going to take your history. You're going to take the things that have grieved me and hurt other people, and if you will pick it up and embrace it and acknowledge it and look at it, I will reform your history. White person whose family owned slave, guess what? It's not just BLM making an issue. It's me, the Lord, making an issue and saying, this is what formed you. This is a relic in your family line. It's your inheritance. But I want to take the raw materials of that which was worthless and harmful, and I want to turn it into a tool to break open the earth for a new harvest.